The year was 2001. I'm in my mid-20s. I'm standing at Madrid Airport, outside. I just flew here from Toronto to Spain. A car pulls up. Guy pulls out the window and says, "Brandon, I'm Thomas Jorgensen. I was sent to pick you up by the bear." He was sent by a man who I have never met, but I've spoke to several times. A man who paid for my trip to Spain and offered me a job without having to see a resume. We're driving on the Mediterranean coastline, heading towards Benidorm, a haven for European expatriates in Spain, and he turns back to me, "Brandon, you're going to have to choose a new name for yourself. Everyone in our company has an alias. This is your chance to create a new identity." A new identity really struck a chord with me. In Toronto, cold, depressing Toronto, I had no identity. I was in my mid-20s. I was jumping from job to job. I had no direction in life. Cut to 3 weeks before I made it to Spain, I was in Toronto with my nose buried in the classifieds. And that's when I saw the job ad that changed my life and got me there. Work overseas. Phone pros wanted to sell. All expenses paid trip for those who can sell. Well, I'm calling that ad. The voice that answers is a rich, smoky baritone, gravitas. "Brandon, my name's Dennis, but you can call me the bear." "Brandon, I have my cowboy boots on and my feet up on my desk. I'm looking out the window and all I see the Atlantic Ocean. And I make money come to me. Can you prove that you can make money come to you over the phone?" I steel myself up, get my verbal veracity going. I want this job. I say, I can sell anything. I can sell ice skates to Stephen Hawking. All right. I can sell a shotgun to Mother Teresa. "You know, Brandon, your voice is kind of young for this job." "Oh, yeah? Well, Bear, it's Brandon again. I can sell a mirror to Stevie Wonder." I wore him down. I eventually got that job, and that's how I got there. I'm in a cantina, dropped off by Thomas Jorgensen. I sit at a table with 7 or 8 other miscreants like myself, sales pros, expatriates from other countries. And this big, mustached, bald man, burly, kind of dance walks over to me. "You must be Brandon from Toronto. My name's Dennis, but you can call me the bear. Did you pick yourself a new name? What do you want us to call you?" I really get to make a new name for myself. Literally. I want to pick a biblical name because I want people to trust me. So I go with Gabriel, like the angel Gabriel. And I want a name that people can, that is synonymous with winning. And that's how I became Gabriel Jordan, the slam-dunking winged angel of God. At night, Bear put us up in these 2-bedroom apartment, high-rise, on the beach. Got a roommate named Luka. He's my coworker. He's this big, brawny Croatian kind of guy who smokes in a fighting stance. We get along great. He's from Toronto. We're both in our mid-20s. We're thick as thieves. But in the daytime, we're in a cubicle, in a telemarketing office. Yellow walls, flickering fluorescent lights, a panini press to make grilled cheese sandwiches. I joke, I say, grilled cheeses are for closers. Nobody laughs. And we listen to the bear set the stage. You see these stacks of index cards? Everybody has one. On these index cards are the names and numbers of investors from Botswana to Singapore. These faceless, random names are the names of our victims. I mean, the names of our leads. I want you to call them, get them interested, get them saying yes, close them, and if you can't, you can transfer them to me and I'll close them. So I smile and dialing away, get on the phone, and I abandon the pitch. Mr. Investor, how excited would you be if you had the opportunity, if you stumbled across a chance to buy a Picasso at a garage sale? I could feel the faces of the other sales pros turn to listen to me. Mr. Investor, this opportunity, this IPO is going to be hotter than Beyonce on the hood of a Ferrari in the desert with the engine running. The door is wide open. All you have to do is get in that driver's seat and drive. Do you want to take a ride? Say, I want to ride that. I want to ride that. Yes, say I want in. Yes, Gabriel, I want in. Oh, this feeling when a whale gets landed and you know you have money coming. Oh, it's an adrenaline rush that we in the business like to call a moneygasm. We have money coming in. And we were winning. I'm on the patio now in our apartment, staring out across the beach and with Luca, and we're shooting the breeze, having cigarettes and beers, and I naively ask him, you know these investments, these IPOs, this company, are they all fake? And he looks at me like up and down, a little sideways. What are you talking about, dude? Of course they're fake. You work in a boiler room, dude. None of these investments are worth fuck all. And that's when it hits me. I am taking real money from real people. I could be ruining their lives. I'm working for a criminal organization. I have to admit that I'm a criminal. This realization throws me right off. I go back to the office and I'm not myself. I've lost all my powers. Can't sell. And people are noticing. A guy that I work with, another closer, Bert, Dutchman, tall, persistently drunk, says, Gabriel, the bear says you've been slowing down, and we're gonna take you to a party. Get you some yayo and some chicas. For the uninitiated, yayo is cocaine, and chicas is a polite way of saying prostitute. So we give them our money. We're in a shady part of Benidorm. And we're supposed to get the party favors, but he starts to walk away at a pace where you know he's trying to lose you. And Luca doesn't like this. He goes after him. Hey, just give us back our money, Bert. Me and Gabriel are gonna go back to the apartment. We're not gonna buy any cocaine. Bert says, "What money? I don't have your money." And that's just the wrong words to say to Luca. He gets him by the throat, pushes him up against a chain link fence. Moods are escalating, temperatures are rising. I have to be the one with the intelligence and charm to defuse this situation. So I'm going to come in and be the voice of reason. "Hey, Bert, come on. That's our hooker and coke money." He didn't like it. Blows came. We got in a full-fledged street fight in Spain. And it took a while. There was blood. I believe I used a judo move I learned in the 90s. He hit his head on the ground. There was a big commotion, and someone must have called the cops because they were there in minutes. Calme, tranquillicite, down. We're on the ground, we get cuffed. We're in a jail cell in the police station. I have no idea how I got here. It's all coming back, but Bert was pressing charges against us for assault. My only furnishings in this dorm-sized room was a hole in the ground for a toilet and a little cushion with blood on it, and I was scared. My fears were that the Spanish justice system was inept, or maybe just corrupt, and I felt like I could languish here for months, maybe forgotten, who knows? So I just prayed, "Dear God, I will never deceive a person for money again if you get me out of here." I emerged after 3 days in jail, hunched over, sullen, half of myself, welts on my face from where spiders were biting me in my sleep, in front of a judge who wanted me to explain what happened. And I didn't sell her. I didn't try to tell her a fancy story the way Gabriel Jordan would. I just dropped everything and tried to say what I was, who I was. I'm from Canada. I'm a tourist. We gave him our money to try to get us some pretty girls. But there's no girls. ¿Dónde están mis chicas? I gave her a shrug that kind of said, mi stupido turista. And she let us go. I found out later that it was the bear had got Bert to drop the charges. And I'm in a restaurant now, across from the bear, explaining it over and over again until he's convinced that we haven't compromised our illegal operation. And he says, "Gabriel, you come back into the office tomorrow. Get yourself some rest tonight. There's going to be a big paycheck for you. There is a lot of money if you show up again, come back to work." But I didn't. I didn't go for that money. It's not mine. I left. I snuck out, flew back to Canada. Because I went to Spain to find direction in my life. Instead, I got lost. Gabriel Jordan was just a role I was playing. Now I just play my role. I don't have to create a new identity for myself. I just have to embrace who I am. And I'm not Gabriel Jordan anymore. I'm Brandon Enriquez.